Most people start their morning believing a simple bowl of oatmeal is one of the healthiest choices they can make, and for good reason. Oatmeal has earned its reputation for helping digestion, supporting cholesterol balance, and delivering steady energy. But there's a critical truth that almost no one talks about, especially after the age of 60. As the body gets older, arteries slowly lose their flexibility. They stiffen, narrow, and become more vulnerable to plaque buildup. What you add to your oatmeal each morning can quietly influence whether those arteries stay open and resilient or slowly clog over time without sending clear warning signs. On its own, oatmeal is a solid starting point, but it isn't powerful enough to undo decades of damage inside aging blood vessels. It can't fully reverse years of inflammation, sugar stress, or cholesterol accumulation that builds silently over time. That's why this video matters. Over the next few minutes, you'll discover 5 simple, natural ingredients that can turn an ordinary bowl of oatmeal into a daily tool for heart and artery support. These aren't supplements or medications. They're real, accessible foods that help improve circulation, reduce cholesterol buildup, and support healthier blood flow from the inside out. Make sure you stay with us until the end, because the final ingredient is the most surprising. It's also the one many older adults report feeling the effects of within days rather than months. Before we begin, take a moment to share your age and where you're watching from in the comments, and let us know how your health has been feeling lately. Your story matters. Others watching may recognize themselves in your experience. We'll start with the 5th ingredient, cinnamon. Most people think of cinnamon as nothing more than a sweet spice, but after 60, its role inside the body becomes far more important. One of the biggest hidden threats to aging arteries is excess sugar damage. Every time you eat, blood sugar rises naturally, but as the years pass, the body becomes less efficient at managing those spikes, especially after decades of processed and refined foods. Excess sugar doesn't simply circulate without consequence. It reacts with proteins inside artery walls, forming sticky compounds that make those walls stiff, inflamed, and fragile. This process, known as glycation, is one of the main reasons arteries age faster than the rest of the body. Cinnamon helps by slowing how quickly carbohydrates break down into sugar. Instead of sharp spikes, blood sugar rises more gradually, reducing stress on artery walls. Research shows that regular cinnamon use can lower fasting blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity by up to 24%. When blood sugar remains stable, arteries stay smoother and more flexible. Cinnamon also provides polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that protect blood vessels from inflammation and free radical damage. Rather than irritating the bloodstream, cinnamon helps calm it. Many older adults who add cinnamon daily notice steadier energy, clearer thinking, and fewer crashes throughout the day. The key is choosing true cinnamon, also known as Ceylon cinnamon, which is gentler and lower in coumarin. Sprinkle about half a teaspoon over your oatmeal after cooking to preserve its natural oils. Small habit like this can create meaningful internal change over time. With that simple step, we move to the next ingredient. One few people expect to see in oatmeal, yet one of the most powerful artery protectors after 60. That ingredient is extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil to oatmeal may sound unusual at first, but once you understand what happens inside aging arteries, it becomes one of the smartest additions you can make. Extra virgin olive oil has earned its reputation as liquid gold, not because of its color, because of how deeply it protects the heart and blood vessels from long-term damage. As we age, chronic inflammation becomes a primary driver of artery stiffness. The inner lining of blood vessels slowly loses its smooth, elastic structure, making it easier for cholesterol to stick and harder for blood to move freely. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in polyphenols that actively reduce inflammation and help restore flexibility to artery walls. These compounds protect the delicate lining of blood vessels and help them stay strong and responsive. Large studies show that consuming just 1 to 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil daily can lead to meaningful improvements in heart health. LDL cholesterol levels decline, blood pressure becomes more stable, and arteries regain elasticity. For older adults, these changes often show up as warmer hands and feet, improved energy, lighter digestion after meals, and clearer mental focus. Olive oil also enhances the benefits of everything else in your oatmeal. Its healthy fats help the body absorb antioxidants and protective compounds from other ingredients more effectively. Each bowl becomes more powerful when olive oil is included. The key is choosing high-quality, cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil. Avoid refined or blended oils and never cook it, as heat damages its beneficial compounds. Instead, drizzle 1 teaspoon over your oatmeal after cooking. Flavor blends smoothly, and your breakfast quietly becomes a daily act of artery protection. As this habit continues, circulation improves gradually. The heart works more efficiently, blood flows with less resistance, and small daily improvements begin to compound. But inflammation isn't the only concern. Oxidative stress also plays a major role in vessel damage, which brings us to the next ingredient. Blueberries may look simple, but they contain a concentrated supply of compounds that protect arteries at their source. Their deep color comes from anthocyanins, oxidants that neutralize free radicals before they can damage the inner lining of blood vessels. As free radicals increase with age, artery walls become rougher and more prone to plaque. Blueberries help keep them smooth and responsive. Studies show that regular blueberry consumption improves arterial flexibility and boosts nitric oxide production, allowing blind blood vessels to relax and widen. For seniors, this often results in lower blood pressure, improved circulation, warmer extremities, better stamina, and clearer thinking. Adding blueberries is easy. About half a cup of fresh or frozen berries is enough. Frozen berries are just as effective, preserved at peak ripeness. Avoid canned versions in syrup, as added sugars counteract the benefits. With blueberries added, your oatmeal actively supports artery repair, and while antioxidants protect vessel walls, the next ingredient works differently, helping remove what doesn't belong in your bloodstream. That ingredient is flax seeds. Despite their small size, flax seeds play a major role in keeping arteries clear after 60. They're rich in soluble fiber and plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, both critical for heart health. Soluble fiber binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract, preventing it from entering the bloodstream and sticking to artery walls. Over time, this reduces plaque formation. Studies show that adding flax seeds daily can lower LDL cholesterol by up to 10% in just weeks. Flax seeds also provide alpha-linolenic acid, omega-3 that reduces inflammation inside blood vessels. As inflammation decreases, blood flows more smoothly and efficiently. Many people notice warmer hands and feet, easier movement, and steadier energy. Flax seeds must be ground to be effective. Whole seeds often pass through undigested. Add 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds after cooking and store them in the refrigerator to preserve freshness. At this point, your oatmeal is stabilizing blood sugar, calming inflammation, supporting flexibility, improving circulation, and reducing cholesterol. But one final ingredient helps arteries communicate more effectively, and for many seniors is where noticeable changes begin. Walnuts may seem ordinary, but they contain a unique combination of omega-3s, antioxidants, and L-arginine. L-arginine helps the body produce nitric oxide, which signals arteries to relax and widen. As nitric oxide declines with age, circulation slows and blood pressure rises. Walnuts help replenish this pathway. Studies show that a small handful of walnuts daily improves blood vessel flexibility and lowers triglycerides. Many people notice better circulation, steadier energy, and clear focus within weeks. Walnuts also provide vitamin E, magnesium, polyphenols that protect artery walls and prevent cholesterol from sticking. Add 4 to 5 chopped walnut halves after cooking and avoid salted or sugar-coated varieties. With all 5 ingredients in place, the next question is how often to eat this and whether everything must be included daily. The good news is flexibility. For most people over 60, enjoying this oatmeal regularly is one of the simplest heart-supportive habits you can build. Consistency matters far more than perfection. These ingredients work best together through nutrient synergy. Healthy fats improve antioxidant absorption. Fiber enhances cholesterol removal. Each element amplifies the others. If adding everything at once feels overwhelming, start gradually. Build the habit at your own pace. Morning is ideal. Stabilizes blood sugar and circulation early in the day. But evening works too. Preparing ingredients ahead makes the routine easy and sustainable. A few bowls a week provide benefits. Over time, improved circulation often shows up as steadier energy, clearer thinking, reduced heaviness after meals. It's also important to limit foods that work against artery health.